Okay, we are in business. Plop this here and hope I can read both of these at the same time. Hey, this is what I want. Okay. Minstrel, say hello to chat. Ooh. I broke this. Okay, second time's the charm. No, what'd we break? Should be fine. Hey, we're back. Okay. All is well. Minstrel, say hello to chat.
Oh, kindred spirits far and near, to murmuring minstrel, lend an ear. The minstrel bids thee welcome here.
I'll take it. Hell yeah. Oops. Alrighty, let's rock and roll. Okay, I'm trying to determine if it's feasible for me to get my 4th ascendancy right now. And I'm kind of thinking it's not. I was going to look into some minor build tweak stuff here, so... We're relying on our focus for fire, cold, and lightning resist. But it's not, like, great at anything else. Yo, hey, Real. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Gonna look at what shield options we've got. There's some unique. Give us a huge energy shield bump, but we would need to do some tweaks for resistances. Just as a little experiment here. What does this get our energy shield to? 914 on, okay. Here, actually, let's do this. Okay, so then it's 1,000 with the focus thingy. 914 with the shield. That just feels worse. I feel like that's not the play. And we get raised shield, and we get increased regen and cooldown recovery. A 122 energy shield is just so nice. I say we just start with some map blasting and see how it goes. Level up a little bit. Are you a PoE player, Real? Are you in the Discord? Ryle. Lee, heyo. A new PoE enjoyer, I hear. What'd you roll? What class you playing? I'm gonna real. I'm gonna keep saying it like that. Oh yeah, I see you in the Discord. Oh yeah. We were talking about something. What were we talking about? You were asking about dodge, evasion stuff, right? Right. That sounds right. Yeah, do you have an atlas tree that you like? I've kind of just been throwing points in like ad hoc. You know, doing my best with waystones, but nothing too planned. Merc, this dude is a smart ass and right up my Grim Dawn alley for play. Yeah, is the dialogue firing on all cylinders for you, Lee? Yeah, Real, if you had a guide you used. Here, I'll just show you my Atlas passives. Tell me if you think my Atlas passives are trash. So I was like focusing waystones because I feel like I'm struggling a little bit on waystones. But I don't know. Like I'm wondering if maybe I should redo some of this for like rarity. People like rarity, right? I guess we could go this way. Those are rarity. I mean, this is kind of the quadrant I want to be in anyway. Sweet. Here, I'll check this out. Thank you for the link. Cool. Look, the tree matches mine. The one that you just linked for the most part. Almost exactly, actually, for what I've pathed. I guess I did this node. Because I want the higher tier waystones. I'm struggling on waystones a little bit, but otherwise this looks similar. Oh yeah, precursor tablet quality will be real nice. That's a good call. Local knowledge. Swamp and water biome has a 40% increased chance to drop basic currency. Oh, this is interesting. So do you do this local knowledge node and then like farm, I don't know, desert probably for like barrias and stuff? Because those are probably the most valuable. Socket currency maybe is valuable. Jewels, I guess, could be. I don't remember where I was exactly. Let's look at this a bit. Actually, let's swap. I like this shield more. Let's put this guy away. Grab these waystones. Got exalts coming out of our ears. Oops. $26 points. Damn. Yeah, I see. That's like I haven't actually. I'm only on tier 8 maps. Like I haven't actually done that much endgame mapping yet. So I'm getting there. You're far ahead of me. Lee, what do you think so far? I know you said you're digging the game. Has it fulfilled all of your expectations? Ooh, yeah, look, we got this lovely. Oh, okay. This is very annoying. So, like, you can't see the impact area of these when you're in the hideout for some reason. If anyone knows of a way to do this, let me know. Like, it seems that you need to actually go to the whatchamacallit, like the temple thingy to actually see the radius, which is so weird. Like, there's such a weird bug. The Ziggurat Refuge. Nice. No, don't apologize, Lee. You're totally fine. I know. It's so good. It's so good. I understand completely. My desire to boot up D4 is at an all-time low. And I feel it. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Real. Look at this. See these rings? These are the like radiuses of the waystones. So you can like hover over them and you can see where they go. But it only works at the refuge. Ooh, interesting. Buying this crossbow. Physical damage, that's why. Good physical damage rolls. What? What? Oh, wait, I see. I was confused for a sec. Look at us. Making trades. Rolling in it. Yeah, Jira, right? Jira ticket's right. Are you a developer? There ends up being a lot of developers hanging out for some reason. I don't know what it is. My energy must just be developer centric. Oh hell yeah, dude. Can you disclose like what studio you work for and stuff? Oh, okay, I remember what I was doing now. I was getting to this tower, so we can run this one with another effect on it. So let's just do like a 14 on this guy. That's fine. If I recall correctly, seepage kind of sucks. Epic. We all know it. Everyone knows Epic. Nice, dude. Do you like it? What's I guess you're probably not touching every Epic Studios game. I can't imagine, right? Like that stuff's got to be a little bit compartmentalized. What was the most recently released title that you worked on?
Splinters of bone.
Give me my shield just got melted. Lee, I'm very happy that you're enjoying it, though. That brings me immense joy. It's so good. Like, as an ARPG player, it's just like... it's gonna be hard to play anything else for a while. I feel like there's gonna be an era now of ARPG where it's just like everything's like, not as good as PoE 2. You know? Like... It's gonna be tough. And like going back for seasons and other stuff's gonna feel a little rough. Just the like being the movement, being able to move all of the time while casting is so good. You know, like I feel like I'm playing a twin stick shooter a little bit, and like, it's beautiful. Like it's so good. I know. Real, were you on a mercenary or a ranger or whatever it's called? I don't remember what class we were talking about. Whoa, release QA on Fortnite sounds kind of wild. Like that sounds like it'd be a little bit involved. But I bet that is your guys' like development, you know, like continuous integration, your production deployment pipeline, is that thing pretty honed at this point? I bet that thing purrs.
Splinters of bone.
Don't die because I'm getting distracted. Ooh, whoa, desync. That was a lot. You're jumping around like crazy there. Look at those network spikes. That's wild. Ranger, yeah. Nice. I was like, I thought it was Ranger or something. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna roll next. Have you rolled any alts yet? Part of me wants to go for something like a little more meta that's like kind of broken, because I don't think this witch BloodMage build that I'm dedicated to running on this character is like super high max power level. It's fun, I enjoy it, but I think I have plateaued a little bit. So I kind of want to like, you know, go to one of the more meta builds next. But part of me is also like, why? Like, I'm having fun playing the suboptimal BloodMage, Blood Witch, whatever. So, oh yeah. Ranger. I feel like I don't see a lot of chatter about Ranger. Is Ranger pretty good? Like, are there some pretty strong Ranger builds? And if you don't want me to keep interrogating you and asking you questions and you just want to blast and chill, that's also fine. And you can tell me to shut up at any point. No hard feelings. That build you linked. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, you linked me the build. I went and looked at it, and then I was like, I immediately just scrolled to the Atlas stuff and didn't even look at what class I was looking at. Yeah. The needing to gear inflation situation is a little bit. I mean, like, it's a little bit cooked right now. There's it's bound to happen, right? Like every game's gonna have inflation, but I don't know. I feel like there's almost kind of two economies. There's like people that are still in the one buying things for sub 100 exalts, like using exalts as currency, and then there's people that have like gone with some meta build and totally blasted everyone else out of the water. And so like sure there is inflation, but there's also so many items being flooded into the market right now. Like there's inflation on both ends, I guess. The currency is getting devalued, but there's also so many more items that you can buy like really good mid-tier, what would have been like mid-tier stuff for like 1 exalt. Because, you know, there's like so much stuff on the market. So you can go like, I want something like this, and you can find something pretty good. The issue is like going from pretty good to like best in slot perfect roll on an item is a huge gap in price, because the people buying that stuff are in that like end game or meta, you know, end game echelon where they're just like blasting maps at an incredible rate. Like, it kind of makes me just want to go roll solo self-found, so I like don't even have to mentally engage with it, you know? But I don't know. That seems like a silly limit to put on myself just for the sake of not having to worry. So we'll see. I'm curious to see what GGG does, because they're in kind of a. I don't think they've ever really been in exactly this position before. Lee, for how long were you playing PoE 1? Like, were you a historic PoE player? Do you have a lot of hours in 1? Because I do not. I've got, like, maybe 100. Probably not even that. Or real, were you a big PoE 1 player? What is it? We're going to get to do a fun inventory clear out soon. Those are always good days.
What is it?
See, I feel like there's a lot of people playing right now. My ping is slightly high. I feel the delay, like I hit the... Yeah, same story, real. Like that was like my same. Like it was cool, but I'd played other ARPGs, and I was kind of just like, not really my thing. Yo, Zero Day. Hello. Welcome. PoE's treating me well. Sorry, I'm still getting used to YouTube chat. It's very different than Twitch chat. And it's like kind of tricky to monitor both, but no sweat. I'm good. It's treating me fine. Are you playing as well? What other kinds of games do you play? Real? Are you mainly in the ARPG, or do you play battle royales? Or are you so sickened of them from work that you cannot touch Part of me is even hesitant to call Fortnite a battle royale. I feel like in my head, it is absolutely, but it's also like very much a different thing.
I think not.
3 instantly fill up. Ooh, the art on the solid mask is pretty cool. I feel like their weapon art, like the art overall, is so good. Well, I wonder, hide my webcam. Does this work? Hide the webcam. Hide the camera. I had some command that did this. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Camera. That should do it. Hide the camera? Nope, we just broke it. Oh, OBS. Look, I've turned into like a hell demon. I'm so... My webcam does this thing. Hey, yeah, Zero, welcome to Twitch. No sweat. My camera does this thing where like it gets super dark. You see what I... That's not... Maybe it's the white balance? I mean, maybe. It kind of works. I'm like very purple. We turn up gain. Not terrible. I look kind of weirdly blue. Maybe like saturation. I don't know how to make myself not blue. Homic, welcome. Homic. Welcome. Zoom's fine. I don't know. It's not great, but it needn't be perfect, right? Actually, there. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Cool. What was I trying to do a second ago? Get my... Oh, I was trying to hide my webcam. I was talking about the art on this mask. And then I was going to talk about like the art overall, like the background. Oh, you guys can see my mouse. The background art, like in the inventory panel and stuff. I was looking at this artist on like Twitter, X, whatever. Like her stuff is sick. She uploaded these full resolution versions of these. They are like beautiful. The inventory art is amazing. But like compared to the icons in PoE 1 for the like rares and stuff too, I feel like these are a huge improvement. We do have too much junk in our inventory though. Okay. One more trip back. And then we will return. Maybe, maybe. There we go. Oh man, we've had all kinds of weird OBS bugs. Look at this. Like the webcam border has also disappeared. Super strange. Why you doing me like this, OBS? Actually, that's probably better. I feel like this is more natural. Okay. We are slowly inventory dumping. Salvage. But yeah, it's like such a shitty trade-off because I want to be able to see the radiuses on the maps, you know, like for the towers. But it's so much slower doing stuff in here compared to the Ooh, this people might actually want this wand. We're gonna make this a 2 exalt. 3 exalt. We're going wild. Oops. Stack price. 3 exalted orb. Check. And everything else we'll just make one. Did we leave? The regal orb? Oh, I didn't remember my filters doing that. Are you guys using loot filters? Lee? Real? You guys found some sick presets or made some yourselves? I'm using like a pre-made one I found on Reddit. It's pretty good. It doesn't hide anything, but it kind of, you know, adds texture. Like makes certain text bigger and does some auto coloration based on rarity and stuff. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the guy that made this one. It was like a branch of the popular one that everyone was running. Oh, 0 day, nice. They're handy. It doesn't take long to set one up. I just, like, if you're interested, just go on Reddit and do a little search. Similar to like Last Epoch and stuff. Yeah, Neversink. I think I'm using a branch of Neversinks. That sounds correct. Yeah, that's true. Early game in in this is like sufficiently slow, wherein it doesn't feel terrible to not worry about it right away. Oh, rare oh no, it's the shrine. That's what we're fighting here. Tempest, is this the lightning thing? Yeah, lightning around me. I always worry that I'm gonna get zapped by my own lightning thingy. Nice, nice. What have you rolled so far, Zero Day? Like, what have you been running? And what are you thinking you're gonna stick with? We were just talking about alts before. And how I'm tempted to go roll some stuff. I'm like undecided. I started a monk. I got a monk to like level 10 or something. Very low, but whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me some space, guys. Shadow Tongue, the whatever that was. This game's kind of also making me want to upgrade my GPU. Like, I'm getting frame dips more than I expected that I would be. It could be CPU, but I don't think it is. Ooh, yeah, lightning arrow. That sounds cool. Do we not? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, do we not have the boss arrows yet? Where is this guy? Up here. I'm curious what you guys are running and if you feel... Hey, yeah, no, thanks for stopping in, real. I appreciate it. Hey, Envy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad it was helpful. Dude, it's been so nice having such positive feedback on that video. Like, that thing has popped off, and everyone's been, like, super appreciative of it, and it's been great. I'm glad it was helpful. I'm thinking about doing one that's mainly focused on resistances and stuff next. Like resistances and ailments, like freezing, shock, like ignited or whatever the fire one's called. All the things that you can kind of end up with on your character and how those relate to resistances and stuff. I think that that's interesting. Because it's kind of counterintuitive and it doesn't work like it does in most games. Ooh, God. Get off me, gray jowls. Jeez. Ooh, what level's this bar? Yeah, 78. Nice. We could go run that. Yeah, there's a lot. It's kind of a fire hose, isn't it? 2 is a lot less. There's a lot less to kind of take in initially, so that helps. But yeah, there is a lot for sure. Did you play Envy? Did you play 1 at all? Assuming not. Hey, we've got another couple Atlas points here. I'm gonna keep using this tree that Riel recommended. It seems good. And I trust Rax in general. So I think we do this first. Or we pump precursor tablets. Precursor tablets may be good. I wish there was a close quantity of precursor. Yeah, we need waystones first, then we need tablets. Okay, easily decided. Yeah, no sweat. We were just talking. I played like a little bit of it. Nothing crazy. But I've already easily surpassed my scores in 1 on 2. What level are you at, Envy?
Of course.
In 2. Ooh, that's a 10 trialer. I think we could alternatively, instead of trying to do the Jin ones, we could hop over and do these. The inscribed ultimatums, the T10 ones, 10 number of trials ones. And we could also get our 4th ascendancy this way. Oh, damn. You didn't tell me you were a hardcore player. I'm impressed. What ripped you on the 58? I'm very intimidated by hardcore in this game. I'm scared of it.
What is it?
Yeah, Zero, I'm bad at that too. Colossus Act 2 one shot. That's brutal. That's brutal, Envy. I feel you. Yeah, Zero. I'm bad at it as well. So like I think what I'm should be doing is using my shield a little bit more. Probably, but I don't really know. Like it's probably just a matter of knowing when to like actually use the shield ability, and I feel like if I'm at that point, I'm already in such like a panic mode that I don't have time, and I'm trying to like dodge and heal and yeah. I'm like I was saying, Envy, I'm like intimidated by hardcore. I generally like hardcore. Like that's probably half my Diablo hours are in hardcore. Oh, we're done with this map, aren't we? I'm made nervous by it in PoE though. It seems like it's gonna be really punishing. Like, what's my deaths? I've got a lot. 131. Maybe that's not that many. And maybe once I've played through a couple times, I'll get a little emboldened and go for it. but I am not there yet. What class, Envy? Yeah, 0. I'm the same way. I can't, like, I just get one-shotted or just mauled. I've gotten a little bit better at figuring out, you know, when I need to be a little bit more cautious or backpedal. But, like, yeah, I don't know. Getting one-shotted in this game just terrifies me for hardcore. The dodge changes, wherein you can now dodge through stuff. Less scary, but dude, I know. I'm the same way. I get it. Like, I don't need envy. I don't need the anxiety of hardcore and, like, you know, all these negative endorphins in my brain. But I'm just like, I gotta try. That was my Diablo story for sure. Cool. Dead end. Perfect. Dude. There's gotta be an update to these tower maps in the first major patch we get here, right? They've gotta change the mechanics on these suckers. These things are the worst. Like, give us wider doorways or something. Yep, I know. The one-shot slams are real. I guess 0, it is nice in that, like, mapping gives you a lot more exposure to bosses, so, like, you'll kind of know how to dodge stuff. I haven't found that there are many slams that are not, like, evadable. Not like evadable as in the evade mechanic, but they're not, you can't, like, run around them. It seems like most attacks you can kind of get out of the slam radius if you know the timing and know how to do it, even if you can't take advantage of the iframe. But until you've fought them several times, it's really hard to know where those are. Are you guys following the conspiracies that, like, these pointed to the, whatchamacallit? Like the shrine thingies, the, like, pinnacle boss encounter things, the corpses at the top of the towers. Do you think Sork's more viable? Envy? Yeah, I know. The elemental Sork is like a bazillion. There's so much going on. I'm the same way where, like, I'm casting off screen a lot of the time. Like, I'm trying to, like, backpedal, and I'm casting, like, way off screen. We only have one T. See, like, this is what I'm, like, my waystone drop rate is so low. Green juice. I think we're down to 1 T15. We need regals. Need the regal orbs. Kind of feel like I'm going through these a little quick. Yeah, the early game Sork seems like it'd be punishing. I'm curious to try it though. I may roll a Sork next, even though it's very similar to Witch. I'm constantly dodging their abilities because I have no idea if it's friendly or enemy. The screen is so covered with, like, yeah. Yeah, do you feel like you're kind of just like in turn your brain off and hit the buttons mode 0 day when you're doing that? That's what I feel like it'd be like. Oops. I do that a lot. I accidentally enter the bottom portal instead of hitting the map. So, oh right, we needed a waystone.
Speak.
Tablet, rather. Rare monster. This one's better. So let's juice this guy. Nice. So eventually we'll want to go like hit these, maybe even this one, and we'll like juice. We'll have quite a few boss maps in here that are in the radius of like this one, and this one. We can probably get it to hit these. But we need tablets first. I'm gonna push it. We're gonna see if we can do a T15 boss here. Hey, yeah, Envy, welcome to Twitch. It's easier for me, I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for circling back with me, Lee. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was kind of my problem when I jumped in. It was just like, oh, there's so much here already. You know, it's kind of like overwhelming. And the bait, you can tell the engine and the systems were old. They had some years on them. And yeah, it feels like they were cooking on PoE 2 for a while. I think that was maybe part of the thing that led me to have fewer hours invested in PoE 1. Was it just felt dated, and I was, you know, I'm not, as much as I like to pretend I am, I'm not purely a mechanics guy. Like, it's gotta look pretty, it's gotta feel good. And 1 was just wasn't feeling super snappy. Okay, I'm gonna be focusing a little bit more here because this thing is a little bit, this map's gonna be a little spicy. There's a lot of modifiers here.
Splinters of bone.
It's also like a decent, I don't mind this tile set too much, but it's not my favorite. It's a little bit too constrained. I don't like these ones where like, here's my qualms. Like out of the corner of my eye, I feel like it's really hard to tell, not really hard, somewhat hard to tell that like I can't run right here. So like if I'm looking, say in this region of the screen, like casting and killing stuff, it can be hard to notice that like down, I can't back up this way. So I'll just be like trying to backpedal and running into this wall and not realizing that I can't. Or like, you know, getting hung up on little corners like this. Like this feels bad when this happens. And so these maps with a lot of that make me nervous. I think that stuff tends to kill me as much as anything else. Look at these guys coming out of this little side thing. Those death effects, it's a lot of freeze. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know, getting stuck, it sucks, doesn't it? There's a lot of little edges to get stuck on. Yeah, Lee, what do you, I was talking about performance before. I feel you. This game is making me want to upgrade my GPU. Gristle Chew! What a name!
Is my power to wield.
I think we're supposed to be getting 5080 news soon. I'm kind of holding out for it. I have been for a while.
Splinters of bone.
I've got nice 6950 XT holding up for you. I've got a 3080, and like it should be fine, but I feel, yeah, like when there's spell effects, there's something in the whatever they're called, not the Chaos Trials, but the other thing, like with the Jin things, where like in there my frame rate just tanks sometimes. Like I don't know what's going on exactly, but I looked it up, and other people are having a similar problem on Reddit. So like maybe some of this stuff will get fixed too. Like there probably hasn't been a lot of optimization passes. But it is kind of making me long for something a little beefier. Ooh, I'm getting network spikes too. It always makes me nervous because like I can't. The network delay feels bad. It's dangerous, I should say. Get off me, little explodey dudes. You guys are, oh, stun resistant. Have we talked about the music yet? You guys? The audio space. They do such good stuff. It's also much better balanced. Like in D4, the music sits so far back. Like you can barely even hear it when you're not in town. Whenever there's like spell effects or anything going on, it's basically silent. I feel like this game is much more respectful of its audio. Like the spell effects are punchy, but you can still hear the music between them. It's not like the monster sounds are mixed much quieter, like when shit's growling at you and stuff. And I think that that's the right move. Ooh, I don't know where that fire came. Oh, is this a... No? Where'd this fire come from? Poison. Ooh, see, like right there? See that? Like, oh, that's such a trap. Quit bouncing, little fire things, stupid things. Alright. We're doing okay so far. Later tonight, though, part of me is tempted to do some reading and like figure out if I should be... I saw somebody was posting in the Discord and that like it can be better to run lower tier maps but juice them harder. It's kind of it can be more effective. I'm not sold that it's actually better for leveling, which feels like it's still kind of my focus. Like I feel like once I get to 90 or so, I'll care less. But I could. There's still a couple passives that I'd like that I think will unlock the build a little bit more, or at least give me a bit more survivability. Oh, so that's kind of the focus right now. Whoa, guys coming out of the woodwork over here. That was cool. Like a cool little ambush mechanic. Is something summoning these? There's got to be a rare mob back there. Maybe it was just him. Maybe. Ooh, don't be trapped, don't be trapped. Panic dodging. Give me all the health orbs. Yeah, see, what the fuck is summoning these? The energy shield melted there. Yeah, I should try to watch a couple of those 0 day. I've not really done much kind of reading of what other people have done at all for endgame stuff. I've kind of just been doing my own thing. So I probably should. Are you guys doing these strong boxes? Those of you in mapping, are you stopping to do these? I'm not sold that these are worth it. I probably will here because we're on a T15 and I want all the waystone opportunities I can get. But let's get the area cleared out first. Hey, welcome to the stream, Zane. How's it going? You don't pass them. You don't you do them. You engage with them. I'll do it. I feel like, especially again, when I'm doing these tier T15s that I'm trying to get through, it's probably worth my time. Oh shit. Ooh, that was very fortunate. We could have got roasted there. I don't like being blinded. These skeletal freezy dudes. Is this just a shambling, unkillable skeleton? Is this just permanently blind mode here now? Oh, are the strong boxes juiceable? Can you make them better? I'll have to look into that. Dodge away. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm figuring that out for breaches as well, Zane. Hey, Envy, you lose 10%, I want to say, XP above level 70, I think. 80, 70? Somebody correct me. There is a penalty, yeah. But only once you're kind of in endgame land. Before that, it doesn't much matter. In endgame, you also lose if you're in a map like this. It's level 70 or 80. It's one of those two, and I think it's 10 or 15%. You lose 10 or 15% XP. But if you're at, if you've made it on a level, you can never drop a level. It's just you'll lose that. See, the gear. This garbage. Again, it's worth it for me because I need the XP right now anyway. But the rolls are just not where not landing for me. I don't like whatever's summoning shit right on top of me. As a caster, that is very much not my MO. Is it these guys? Are these guys summoning shit? Oops, 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 oops. Oop, oop, oop. See, getting caught on trees, man. I almost did it again. It's like certain maps just, they're rough. Okay, do we leave something back here? Oh, this great hammer? Sure. We could afford to go back to town. Trying to think if there's any other real penalties. Again, in mapping, you lose your, like the waystone that you put in there, basically, and any affixes on the, or any, like modifiers on the map. But that's really it. You also, like, have to go back to a checkpoint, but it's very forgiving beyond that. Probably the wrong spot. That's yeah, Zane, I was talking before, like, I don't have, if you're still here, I don't have a super good handle on what I should be doing for my Atlas tree. I've kind of just been playing it by ear. Like, this feels good. I've been focusing on waystones mainly because, like, I'm not maintainable waystones wise right now. Like, I often don't get 15s, and I'm dying maybe like on half of my T15 maps or something like that, a quarter. So that's not helping. Yeah, you know. But if you have any suggestions here, I'm always all ears. What have you switched to, Lee? Nice. Yeah, it feels really good. Like, finding a skill gem that kind of plays better is a real good feeling. It's like, oh, it's like another dimension where you can kind of be like, you think you're stuck, and then you make some skill gem swap, and it's like, oh, yep, that kind of fixes it. That was the problem for sure. Freezing and exploding things is good vibes for sure.
Splinters of bone.
See, we need a. It's a little. We're a little bit squishy right when we load into maps like this because we haven't had an opportunity to harvest many health orbs. So like this is kind of a dangerous moment on the BloodMage build because like we're reliant upon being able to overheal and kill stuff to pick up those shield fragments or whatever to make us survivable. So like when we don't yet have those, not a good time. Can you get off me? Like we were on the back foot there a little bit more than I would have liked. That's better. Looks like we just have the final boss left. Have you guys been playing, have you guys been like grouping up much? Does group play feel pretty good? I've basically been playing exclusively solo. I played in groups a little bit very early with like some friends and family. But I'm curious on if there's like much in the way of grouping, kind of for efficient farming and stuff. I would think it would be good because you'd have more mobs spawning and stuff, but maybe not. And you could like, you know, not have, you could much more efficiently, you wouldn't have to worry about like waystone drops and stuff like that. I guess maybe it wouldn't actually impact like waystone drop rate. I don't even know how the shared loot works exactly. Oh yeah, Zane, I bet. Yeah, I bet it's like feels good to play together with a group for abilities, but is like, yeah, trials, stuff like that's probably not tuned super well, huh? Trials are also just kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest. Like, I like them, but that first time through is kind of just like, whoa, this is hard. I'm not trying to say that like trials need reworked or anything, but they don't necessarily feel great that first time you hit them and you have to make it through them. What is spawning this? Oh, is this a shrine? We could probably just leave this. I don't know if I care about it enough. I guess if we could get it and take it up to the boss with us. Won't hurt. But part of me is these make me nervous. I'm worried I'm gonna like die on the way in. Alrighty. Over to the boss we go. Presumably he's this way. No res unless someone picks you up or everyone dies. Ah, I see. My friend did make me change characters though. Fire focus, Chronomancer, covered the ground in too much fire and he couldn't see. Yeah. That's very much a thing. Some builds is kind of just like there's so much crap going on. There's so many effects, particle effects, like you don't know what's going on. That's part of the reason I think I'm enjoying this build is like it's very clear to me what is and is not my stuff. Even with like minion builds in general, I feel like that's kind of a complaint I have. It's like it's hard to know, you know, like what are your minions sometimes. Can you stop, Eater of Children, please? Just stop. Energy shield, please return.
Splinters of bone.
She's almost stunned. Ooh, yeah, I remember that from the campaign. Oop, shit. Is this just rip? God, that sucked. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Ugh. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, hardcore there, that's so brutal. Like, I don't know what I would have done. Just like, yep, bad placement on the, or little, whatever, pillar of death thing. Can I just spam roll against it? Okay, that's good to know for next time. Whatever, that's why we're playing softcore. We figure this stuff out. But see, this is what I'm talking about. My waystone maintenance is bad. That was like my only T15. So we could slam 3 of these together for another. But like, oh great. Probably path up here now. Like there's a lot going on up here. Up through Slick, trying to get these done. Yeah, Blink. I was running Blink briefly. But like that's what I'm saying. Like hardcore on that. Just like that's insane. That's brutal. Maybe it's just like you just don't run them, you know? Let's see if we can do this.
Splinters of bone.
Hey, we got the tablet. We need tablets. Alright, alright. We survived the first wave. That's half the battle on these. Don't stand in the tornado. The mana burn is real when I'm blasting. I need to get better at just like knowing when that thing's low. So much to monitor. But I don't want to waste points on it if I don't need them, you know? Like, I can definitely manage my mana still. But I have to know... I have to do a better job, anyway, of, like, passively knowing I've got to pop the mana pot.
Splinters of bone.
Nice. Frosty Invoker sounds good. Got any points in intel? Yeah. I feel that. And Blink is just fun. I like how frequently you can dodge. But maybe I'll mess with it. Maybe we'll consider switching to Blink. I don't feel like it'd be terrible on this build. Yeah, same. I like mobile builds in general, Zane. I just like yeah. Sometimes it's rough. The other thing I'm struggling with is playing BloodMage. Is like I'm trying to life tank, and it kind of feels like the game doesn't want you to do so. Like in whatever, like the honor thing, like those. It's just like if you're trying to life tank, it's almost impossible because life damage is just hitting your honor. I feel like what needs to happen is they need to make it so your honor isn't hit if your over heal health is what's taking damage. Like only damage against your base life actually ticks your honor down. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know enough about the Ascendancy 0 day. Like, why? What about the Gemling? No, yeah, like how do you ignore requirements? I'm looking right now. That's a garbage. Attribute requirements for gems can be satisfied by your highest attribute. Is that it? Adaptive capability? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna let you talk about that. I will be right back. Yeah, I need to look at this more. It's such an interesting, like, kind of setup. It's not where I would expect that ascendancy to go. Yeah, Merc. I have also not played Merc Zane. What'd you say you were playing, Zane? I know you said it earlier, but I'm trying to multitask too hard.
Splinters of bone. More mana.
Grenade nerfs feel like the Merc works best with anything that isn't a crossbow. Frost Invoker, nice. Mess around with some Chronomancer. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah, Zane. Cool. How's Warbringer? I feel like everyone's complaining about those ascendancies. What have you found so far? I didn't even know that grenades had gotten nerfed 0. That's how out of the loop I am. Gotcha, gotcha. What level is the Warbringer? Definitely whelmed, dude. I know. I know all about the BloodMage. That was kind of how I was with the BloodMage too. It's like BloodMage is cool. It's just, again, like I said, the game doesn't. I don't think the game really wants you to life tank, and that's kind of rough. Kind of rough. Got you. That's a big nerf. I like that GGG is willing to nerf stuff. I'm always like, even when like Blizzard did some of that early on. And I feel like now they're kind of hesitant to do it, and I'm like very pro nerf things. Like I would much rather builds be getting nerfed than the game just like, I don't know, getting scaled to expect players to be playing broken stuff all the time, you know? Like, I don't know. And it seems that the PoE community, from PoE 1 at least, was much less reactive to nerfs than, you know, the Diablo community. Yeah, I think a little bit of both, right? You want to like bring up the bad, nerf the good a little bit. I think it does suck when it's like everyone, you know, like everyone's going for something and like putting a bunch of resources and stuff into it, and they nerf it so hard that it's not viable anymore. I mean, I think ideally it's kind of like, okay, this thing's way overtuned. It's like 30%, 50% better than everything else. Let's make it 20% like above the average instead. Like bring it down a little bit. Yeah, like I think it's a happy medium. Between leagues is ideal for sure. But I'm also not like, if something's obviously way overtuned compared to anything else that any class can do, like, I feel like as a player, you've just got to be like, this is broken, you know? Like, this is gonna get nerfed, it's way too good. Dude, I love giant packs of slow mobs. As a caster, I love giant clusters of slow stuff that is far away from me. That's the best. So I don't know, I'm probably more of a nerf apologist than most, I guess. like, I'm also seldom chasing endgame meta stuff. Like, I kind of like figuring out my own builds in new seasons and stuff, so like, you know, I'm not a victim usually because I'm not playing some meta broken thing. But I get it. I understand the frustration. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Is there a skill gem? Is there a skill gem which like changes the shape of AoEs? I feel like there is one for fire stuff. Yeah, that does. It does 0 day. That's it sucks when there's like side effects basically of nerfs that aren't really even the intent, you know? I don't know. It's just like this class now feels shitty, or this build that wasn't even the one getting nerfed feels bad. Okay, so here's an interesting counterpoint. So like the only thing right now, not the only thing, a big boon for this build right now isn't that I'm doing this thing where I can cast Bone Storm and hold it and still move quickly. Like, see how I'm doing this? Normally you can't do that, so you have to like, this is how the spell like it slows you this much while you're casting. Like, this is the cast speed. But if you kind of cast it and then give it a second and hit the button again, you can like run full speed while you do it. They're not supposed to do that. But if they fix that, this already like not super meta thing is gonna just be even worse, and that's gonna suck. It's like, okay, you took my thing that was already not like a super strong build, and now it's even less viable compared to the other builds which are just blasting like nothing, you know? It's like that kind of stuff feels bad. Maybe they'll do something where like they nerf it, or they fix it, but they like give us some other buff to make the build more viable. That would be pretty cool. I'm skeptical, but that would be pretty cool. It's probably not intended. I'll say it's probably not intended. So like, you know, the spell is supposed to slow you down. When you're casting it and you're moving, this is how quick you're supposed to move. Like, it's slow. But what you do is like, you click and then click again, and click and then click again, and you can like get it to, sorry, now I'm like, click again, and you can kind of like run full speed while you do it. I don't think it's, you know, it's not documented anywhere that that is how it should behave. But it's kind of like, you know, it's one of the only things making the build actually work. So, or the whole class, like, I feel like BloodMage, physical skill BloodMage, like this is like, that's the only reason you can even do it. So without that, like, it'll just be, it'll be rough. I feel like we should be getting our little map icons here any second.
You're not going anywhere.
See, this is part of my complaint too. I keep complaining. I don't know, too many complaints. The Waystone thing. Like I feel like I'm going for all of the ascendancies for better Waystone rarity and drop chance and level and all that jazz. But like I'm getting so few T15s still. I'm running yellow T14s that are pretty pretty juiced, and I'm just like getting none of them. This is like my third map. If we complete this without getting one, it'll be my third yellow T14 in a row under the effect of a tablet that doesn't drop a single T15. It's just like that. It kind of sucks. I want to keep trying the T15s, but I'm sure I could go buy them for like an Exalt. But it sucks that I have to do it, you know? Oh, where is he? Right there. Fight around the circle. Get up there.
Splinters of bone.
Good spider scorpions. Good spider scorpions. Oh, I know. I've got one Greater Jewelers. It was such a good moment. Zane, if you haven't seen it yet, you can use a Chaos on, so you can like roll, roll the skill, cut it into the skill you want. If you use a Chaos on it, the Chaos can actually grant the 4th passive slot. So if you're really not getting any, you can use the lesser Jewelers, make it 3, and then put a Chaos on it and hope you get the 4th. It's, you're gambling, you're hoping you go in and you'll burn through all of your lessers, but if you have quite a few lessers and you're willing to try it, it's possible.
Splinters of bone.
I haven't got it to happen. I did probably 7 or 8 rolls, and I never got it to do it, but I know you can do it. Yeah, exactly, a Val. And yeah, it does corrupt it. And maybe once it's corrupted you couldn't put 5 on it, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure why you would care about it being corrupted though. It's not like you're crafting on them anyway, right? Oh yeah, yes, okay, that's probably correct. I assume you can't upgrade it or quality it once you do that. But you can get your 4th on it. For what it is worth. Ah, cool. Yeah, that would make sense, I guess. You can't continue to craft on them. Dude, that guy's the Brain Eater. Doom, what? Doom Slicker, the Brain Eater. But yeah, see, just like, you get so few Waystone drops.
I think not.
It's rough. Hello, my dude. Hello. My dog is here. Okay, what are we doing? Identifying. Stash. We need to clear this out. We need to clear out this whole tab. Another 78. To do that, though, we'll need to go do a couple quick. We'll salvage that. We'll salvage those. Throw those in. I need like a sort button that gets rid of all this awkward spacing. That would be neat. And then I'm just gonna grab a couple more here. Stuff that's been sitting in here a while. We'll salvage those. Or disenchant, rather. That's the word I'm looking for. Disenchant. And then... where am I putting these essences? We got a tablet somewhere that I was not paying attention to. I'll take it. Oh, PB, I'm sorry I missed your message earlier. Spell cascades? Fortress. Fortress. Let's see. So things that were on a line become circular. We're using spell cascade, I think. Oh no, I'm not. Support spells that affect an area around you cause those spells to also target additional areas on either side along a randomly chosen axis. That's interesting. So how does like this work with like Bone Storm or Bone Cage, rather? I want to see how this looks. It's gonna be less damage probably, but this might be kind of cool. It is done. I'll try it on the next map. Exit these. Oh, no, that connects. That's fine. That's cool. Gives us a little more area covered. We'll see if that feels better. Thank you for the tip, PB, if you're still hanging out. I know that was like 10 minutes ago. I wasn't paying attention. But this is kind of neat. Where are all the mobs? Go away, poison. Gonna be handy on these. There's lots of little like flying stuff that doesn't seem to actually get picked up by my projectile skills. Has anyone figured that out? So like there seems to be a subset of enemies which are not like hit by my projectiles all the time, and I don't know what the rules are for that. Like seems to be kind of random. You guys, if you kill me, we're gonna have a bad time. Like those little mosquito looking guys. Those are an example. First stab, man's flask, bow, crossbow. Herb, no. Hey to Cameron, welcome. How's it going? Hope you're having a good Saturday night. I'm still mastering catching YouTube chat comments, so forgive me if it takes me a minute to respond. See, part of me... It could be, but I've noticed it very... Zane, it could be, but I've noticed it like it specifically seems to happen regardless of height. Like, I don't know... It seems like it's always the same mob types. It's like when they're small or something. And it's like my projectiles will go right through them. And then I've got to use my like bone cage to actually kill them. I don't know if we have, but watch for the little mosquito insect guys again on this one. Those are those guys every time. There's some little like ground skittering guys that do the same thing. Not those birds, those are just there. The effect on those things, but... There are some questions with height stuff, to be sure, though. I'm not convinced that is the problem here, but... We'll take the siphoning wand just in case it's an upgrade. Not super likely, but possible. I'm kind of liking this expanded bone cage thing. It's kind of good. Are you a PoE player? To Cameron? It's bad when it doesn't hit, but it gives us a lot. It's like a lot more area covered. I don't like the randomness, I guess. But I like the extra kind of echo. Those, see, my projectiles went right through those, like twice just now. Like here's another set. See, I'll shoot like right through them. Doesn't touch them at all. Okay, well that time I guess it did. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it doesn't seem to hit them. that is true. Every time every time I throw a bone at a mosquito, which I'm very frequently doing, as one does, throwing things at mosquitoes. What a useless little dead end down here. What a complete and utter waste of time. The explosion does kill them, so like when these explode, the burst damage does. But the base projectile, I'm convinced, is not hitting them.
Power to wield. Splinters of bone.
Thought there was a little lingering dude in here somewhere. Warrior with blood egg, now I'm leveling, which, nice. How'd you find, Warrior deck? Did you like it? I've heard very mixed things. Just in case this is crazy good. Nope. Had a bunch of quality on it though. The little AoE gets them, so like I've got a you know, a mechanism to deal with them, and they all tend to be littler mobs. Man, I can't talk. They all tend to be littler mobs that are easier to kill anyway, so it's not a huge deal. But I wish I knew what was going on.
Out of mana.
Is it gonna materialize? There you go. Ooh, I'm stuck. I thought I could run through this. Turns out that is not a passable little bush. It's fun to play, but much slower than other classes. Armor is so weak. Yeah, I know. Did you see my deck? Did you see my video on, like, defense layers? Armor is rough. I had some on this build. I was just kind of trying to fix my defenses. You know, I got up to some lower amount, but like, you know, reasonable amount of armor, and I was like, this is doing jack shit against the big hits that are the things that are actually killing me. Alright, we've got our target. Oops. Not what I meant to hit. I suspect there's been enough chatter about armor being weak that we're gonna see an armor buff. I'd be surprised if not. See, it's just like zero, like not even any, I don't think we've gotten any T14 waystones. That's the fourth one, the fifth one we've run. The fourth or fifth, like, waystone, like, you know, T14 waystone, yellow T14 waystone. And I don't think we've seen a yellow nor or a 14 or a 15 drop. Like, it's brutal. Identify these, we'll just do a quick pass. People might actually, might be something. Pop this, there we go. Okay, I feel like all this is salvageable.
Yes.
Disenchantable.
Hello.
Ooh, yeah, Deck, we were just talking about that. I was just saying I like it when things are nerfed.
Time is not on our side. Yes.
You think evasion, do you think energy shield should be nerfed as well? Clearing out old stuff so we got room.
What can I do for you? I'll be here. Waiting. Speak.
I'll be here. Waiting.
Indeed.
Indeed. We're getting like 9s and 10s and stuff. Nothing that we actually need. And optimal, I mean, I feel like energy shield is the best, probably. It's the most consistent. I mean, like, resistances are good. But of the core, energy shield is probably, I guess, you know, resistance is paired with energy shield. Because energy shield's impacting everything, there's a lot of stuff that juices it. And it doesn't have the armor problem where big hits are not really impacted by it.
What is it?
Which is the problem with armor.
What can I do for you? Time is not on our side. Yes.
I don't know why I have some of this in my cell tabs. Like, these are just white.
Go.
And Deck in YouTube on YouTube was just saying that they think that evasion and energy shield should be nerfed. I'm not certain that I completely disagree. I don't know. Evasion is already kind of conditional enough, I would say, where I'm not sure if evasion builds are super OP right now. Yeah, I need to play an evasion build, I think, to really have a strong opinion. A little bit of evasion helps a lot. Yeah. I guess I would. Did I complete this? I did complete it. I'm like running around. Where is the last set of stuff? Yeah, so if we look at the evasion curve, I guess it's dependent. I don't really know how high monsters' accuracy typically is. So I think the efficacy of evasion is dependent upon that. Like once you're getting into endgame. And Zane, do you think that's enough to be impactful? Having 20% odd evasion like that? Made a big difference on the Warbringer. Got you.
Yes. Until next time.
Yeah, I mean maybe that's my next defensive layer. Like maybe I should be going for evasion.
On with the work.
I should make sure none of these have quality as I'm flipping them over.
What can I do for you? On with the work.
Do this. Ah, look at that. You can filter by it having quality on it. Someone was very thoughtful when they were designing the search highlighting. It works very well. Oh yeah, with the swarms. Swarms, yeah, I found like stun threshold helps a lot. Yeah, I mean it does. I have some deaths envy to like getting mauled by a bunch of small stuff, and I can't like dodge or evade out of it with this build in particular. I think other builds that are like, you know, have abilities that hit the area right around them are better, but still, even with that said, I've been pumping up my stun threshold a little bit. But yeah, I feel like one hits on bosses. Or I don't know. Yeah, one hits on bosses. Like that death I had a few minutes ago when I was in the pillar. It's just like, okay, I messed up the dodge here or whatever. So I'm gonna get one shot, even if I've got like nearly full life and energy shield. That we want to go salvage. Go discant. Something here.
What can I do for you? Time is not on our side.
Are these yellow or white?
Time is of the essence.
Yes. On with the work. Hello. Until next time.
Just doing some inventory cleanup here. We're about to hit 1,000,000 gold. That'll be fun.
Greetings. I'll be here. Waiting.
Go on.
Go on.
Time is of the essence.
Okay. Was this map done? Are we done with Hidden Grotto? I feel like I need a visual indicator back here in the hideout. Yeah, map complete. Like if a map is actually done or not. I'm very bad about keeping track. I'll like go and do a bunch of disenchanting and stuff, and then I forget what's happening. Into the abyss. These are very close to the spawn. Okay, guys. Cool. I don't mind abyss too much. The little spiders that crawl up behind you can be kind of annoying, but that's fine. Double rare right off the bat, sure. And a bunch more low tier waystones. Just what we needed. Tier 10 and a tier 13. I try to keep an eye out for belts. I probably need to modify my filters. To know if a belt, how many like sockets a belt's got. I think that would be useful to know. Whatever slots for charm slots rather. I'm not sure if filters can do that currently. Can warriors spec towards evasion? Is that a thing? Ooh. Chest dropped a unique. This pure armor strength. Yeah, that was what I thought. That's too bad. Hey look, another tier 12 waystone. Can easily dip into some evasion. Gotcha. That's good. Give them a viable defense. So are there a bunch of builds out there that are like high evasion warriors that people are trying to make work? Is that a thing? I Sword dipping into Templar side for some armor, ES, and more fire nose. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I mean that's why the unified passive tree is cool, right? You can do stuff like this. Yeah, I haven't either. A lot of people playing warrior. I think this map was totally empty. I don't think there was anything special spawned on it. Didn't see the level of that, but I bet it's not 14 or 15. Nope, it's 6. Let's go sell to this guy quick. Wait. Cool. Okay, it'd be nice. I'm gonna give this guy an item. He's like, well, I don't actually need this item that I thought I wanted to buy from you. Do you guys do trade much? Anyone else like actually trying to make trade work? While we're here, might as well. Free up some inventory space. Yeah, I buy some stuff. But I don't seem to get as many bites as I think. It's hard to know what's like good for every possible build, you know? They kind of just like dump everything into a one exalt tab.
Splinters of bone.
Like I know some stuff, but just not everything well enough. Where'd that guy come from? I did not see him at all. Steel-toe boots.
It's about time.
These little dudes that shoot like poison. I have died to those before. Like a bunch of them, if you stop moving at an inopportune time, they can mess you up. Part of me wonders if increased energy shield recharge would be pretty good for this build. Or if it would help my survivability a little bit. It probably wouldn't hurt. I'm not certain how much is actually mattering right now. Like I'll have to go back and look in that boss fight, for instance, where I got stuck in her pillar thingy. Like, was my energy shield back? It probably wasn't. If it had been, would it have mattered? Maybe, maybe not. Hey, good night, Deck. Thank you for coming in and chilling for a little bit. I appreciate the company, as always. Have a good one. See, like those little dogs. That's another good example, Zane. They were like, my projectiles just go right over them. Another instance. Maybe I just need to do gear shopping. I bet that would help a fair amount. I bet we could get more armor, or more energy shield rather, which would likely be that was gross. Likely be helpful. Need to get out of the lightning. Okay, hold on. Take a breather for a minute here. Get some orbs. Now go take these on again. Was he up there? Is that the dude that's casting the lightning at me? Those are well telegraphed, but man, do they hurt. Oh, yes, we've missed so. We have 4 bosses left. Holy cow! It's a lot. It's a lot of rares on this map.
More mana.
Don't like that. I don't like really fast guys that also explode. Not a good time. Or like the super fast rares that also have like mana drain. Oh, those mess me up because if they're like right on top of me and I can't cast my bone cage, I'm kind of hosed. Like if I have no mana and I can't get away from them.
Splinters of bone.
See, another tier 7. Oh yeah, mana drain plus health regen. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it depends on one's build. Yeah, but that's some of the health regen in general is just not a good time. In general, I would say like speed overall is more of a problem for me than regen, because usually I can out damage stuff. But if I can't get away from them, it's brutal. Tier 11 in a chest. Oh yeah, the proximal tangibility or whatever that dude just had. Those can be a little bit rough too. Like you have to be close to them to do damage. Also not the easiest. At least for me. And I'm sure like for a warrior, they're fine. I like don't even know it's a thing they've got to worry about. We're very close to that mob. Or this rare. Let me just phase tank all the poison. No problem. Don't even worry about it. How do we get to you? This, we can go this way. This way is fine. Ooh, lots of spiders. Once we get through this, I might go roll an alt quick. I don't really know what I want to play. What do you guys think I should roll? No, why? See, mana drain, fast mobs with mana drain. Not a good time. Ugh. Double exalt though. Hell yeah. I'll take it. Even if we're not getting T15s, at least we are getting the things we could buy T15s with. That's something.
Go on.
Are we at the towers now? Alright, let's get the towers unlocked first at least. Need one. Excuse me. Not at my stash. We'll blast through these towers. I don't know if I've got enough tablets to actually fill them, but we can always pick one to start with and path around and hope we get another. Excuse me, guys, coming through. This is when I die on the T1. It's really the doorways. I feel like if the doorways were twice as wide, people wouldn't loathe the towers quite so much. See, it's like I'm running T1s and these are still a pain. Could not get frozen. That would be sweet. Grab the regal shard, why not? There's the staircase. I hate these. Does anyone else share my disdain for the map, the whatever they're called, the towers? me through. Just like the doorways suck. I can't imagine how much these were a pain in the ass before the tweaks to dodge, like character size during dodge. These had to just be such a pain in the ass. I was not that far. Like, I'm sure that made these less of a pain, but even so. Where's the staircase? Where is the staircase? There it is. I wonder, do these have more? I'm curious how their like map generation system actually works. Okay. Should we roll an alt? Anyone have alt opinions here? I kind of want to roll a mercenary. Mercenary or Sork?
What is it?
Merc's hard early. Yeah. They just look so fun. You know? And games are for having fun. Little known fact. Uh-oh. Debate. Discord in the chat. Okay, I'll roll one. And then I can decide. Huh? Huh? Yes? Do we do this? Do we do hardcore?
Hired hand. Wanted in Orient.
I've never played one.
Coward. Every life has a price, and your crossbow has kept your coin purse full. Here you are judged.
Dude, let's do it. Okay, never played one. Hardcore solo self-found mercenary. Yes, I want more stress for sure. I need a randomizer button here. Somebody give me a sweet mercenary name. So bright. Minstrel, give me a name for a mercenary character in a game.
In worlds both near and far, a hunter's name should be on par. For a mercenary, strong and deft, I offer Thorn as the name most deft. If fantasy's the path you seek, perhaps Storm Shadow makes enemies weak.
Oh, so
Choose
edgy.
thee well, my advice is sent. May your character's name be most excellent.
The boss is being an edgelord. There's no way neither of those are taken. Thorn. We'll do this. Silent. Thorn. Silent. Can we do underscores? Thorn. We can. Hell yeah.
Quickly, stop him! Take down the degenerate!
Mortem incarnatum. Did you just come up with that off the cuff? Okay, once we die, that'll be the next one. 0. It's impressive off the cuff.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Nice. So it's probably also taken then, right?
You're alive. I'm glad to see another living.
I'm definitely gonna die here, but... God, this is such a sweet intro. The way that they do this, it's so lovingly done.
Find.
Okay, okay.
Well, that was unexpected.
This is fun. Alright, yeah, you click the things and they die. It's kind of fun. And this is appealing. I felt like Monk early was very painful. Like it was so slow. Maybe it was just me. See, okay, this is part of the reason I like hardcore, is I like starting new characters. Like, I don't know. It just feels good. I'm just okay, start the thing. Oh, I died. Try again. Let's go. But I feel like this game is so punishing that I would just, I would be struggling with it. Oh yeah, crossbow's two-handed, duh. Indifferent, oh nice. That's fun, Zero Day. Have you mainly been doing Latin, or have you found other stuff that's, any other languages you've been leaning on?
Since I saw one of these little beauties.
Okay, how does this... I don't even know how this works. Loads your crossbow with piercing bolts. Sure. We'll make that... I don't want it to be right click. Okay, we're piercing bolted. Hey, Overless. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? I'm rolling solo self-found Merc. Oh, accent. I remember that. The accent mark trick. Okay, can I not? Why can I not pass this? Did I have to left click first? Ah, I hadn't left clicked my skill. Cool. Got it. So I have basic bolts or frag rounds right now, right? I think I'm figuring this out.
Should have stayed dead!
Okay, that's worse for now. Maybe like for big stuff, for big groups, I guess if I'm hitting multiple with a shot, it seems to be doing a lot of damage. But I don't like how close I have to get to make that viable. Oh, I see. They each have ammo. Got it. You have to keep track of each abilities, man. Got it. Yep, cool. So is there a way... How do I reload them? Does it just do it? Or do I hit the button again to reload it? I see. I'm figuring it out. Let's start with damage, and then we may end up switching things over very quickly.
Should have stayed dead!
Yeah. So you click it the first time, and it switches to that ammo type. And then if it's empty, you can it'll reload it. And I presumably, like, if I shoot a couple times, like, say I'm doing this, and I shoot, like, a couple times, then I hit it again, it reloads it. Yeah. I think I get the gist. Thank you, Zero. You think I'm gonna think I'm gonna rip right here? I don't know if it's super unlikely.
Oh no!
Oop. Oh, is my mana low because I'm using explosive? Is that... I see. Okay. I understand. Boom. Hey. Yeah, I understand. Every time, but because my ammo size with the whatever this is, frag rounds is 1 basically every shot. Is costing me mana. But I get it. Hey, nicely. Good kill, my dude. Hell yeah. Where's the wolf boss? Is that end of Act 1? Is that right? I don't remember. I feel like that's the Act 1 boss, right? Lee, you miss it. I've just rolled a solo self-found hardcore merc. moments ago. Right? I know.
Well done.
I'm probably gonna die within the hour. I am fully expecting it.
Doubt these folk.
But it seemed like a good time.
But now you could channel your violence against this devourer as well.
Okay, so grenades bad, Zero? Is this the play? Grenades bad? They look fun.
Explosive grenades have a long fuse, but deal devastating damage if you can catch enemies in the blast. Permafrost bolts shatter on impact, hitting enemies behind the target. This attack is very effective at freezing enemies.
Frost might be good for now.
Change your bolts, then use basic attack to fire. Permafrost bolts shatter on impact, hitting enemies behind the target.
Yeah, because I feel like freezing maybe grenades, but at least for now. I see. It's the only thing I can spam outside of changing arrows. Okay, let's get a grenade. We'll stick that on right click.
Till next time.
And then
Times like these, old man.
we'll see how that goes. Oh, I forgot about not having the identify guy.
Welcome to the camp of the all. I fear this Bye.
A face like that.
Nice. Hey. Nice. Okay, good to know. Are you a merc player? Overlist? I love learning and
Fire in the hole!
kind of fun. All right. This will be good, I think, yeah, like once I have frozen rounds. So freeze and then grenade them. That seems to be the play. Yeah, yeah. Like Lee said. By themselves, I feel like this is like it's hard, gonna be hard positioning wise. It's kind of cool though. You kind of feel like it helps on these super slow zombie boys. Oh, stay still, wolves. Gotta get in my grenades here. Running out of mana so much. I'm not used to running out of mana early game. So can I get grenades pretty quick? Yeah. But I'm gonna run out of mana unless I'm careful. I can get mana back. Like, this seems fine still for now. Where is she? Got her. Shooting enemies off screen. So where it's at. Where's the frost boss lady? Mini boss. Is she in this zone? I'm gonna take her on. She's easy, right? I like the grenades like bounce off of dudes. Yeah, she's a nightmare. The damage fall off on this shot seems to be, I should go read the tooltip, but it seems like it's a lot higher, or a lot shorter, quicker. Hell yeah. We'd be working towards here. Strength and dex. Interesting. That's pretty good. Is there a reload? Oh, is reload speed just skill speed, probably? Because that isn't attack speed. Attack speed is how quick we shoot, yeah? Oops. So it's gotta be skill. Or like cast speed? What is reload speed? Yeah, it is reloading on its own for me, Zero. Is it attack speed? There's no way. Yeah, what is it? What would it be? I would assume it's like, you know, cast speed or something. I don't see... Or spell speed? Yeah, I searched reload and I didn't see it. Reload. Oh, this? Dang, okay. Good tip. That's a ways though. We've got some leveling to do before we're doing that. I'm not optimistic that this mercenary is gonna live long enough to make it to instant reload. Boys, that's a lot of faith in me you have here. I don't think that that's gonna happen. Yeah, but we can path towards it. I'm with you. I'm just playing. We're just gonna go damage, even though we're playing. We shouldn't be going damage. I can't help it. Number go up. Oh, there's some cool support gems. Yeah. There's so much to figure out. Every class is so much stuff. It feels cool though. I like swapping ammos. It's a fun loop. Checkpoints mean so much less to me because I'm playing hardcore. Are you guys sure the witch lady? Oh nope, there she is. Shouldn't have said anything. We'll go fighter. May not end well, but we're gonna try it. We could go check vendor. Do we have any money? No. We could go check vendor just to like see if we can get at least a set of base armor before we fight her. +5 to int. That's exactly what we need, right?
Sorry, I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Any that catch your eye.
Not what we need at all. Wait, man, is our shit always that expensive? Holy cow.
How can I help?
And we just like don't... Not happening. We need way more gold. Okay, I guess we're equipping. We're making work what we've got.
Deal.
Ooh, cold resist actually may be better for her.
Stick to the cards.
We got a interesting vibe going on here. Am I gonna die right here? Is this it? Is this gonna be all she wrote?
Back down or die!
Ooh, don't want to actually get frozen. Die, dogs. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay. I've never noticed. She has like a weird little gun thingy. I've never noticed that before. My grenades didn't kill her? Come on. Hell yeah. Look at us go. Crossbow upgrade? Yes. Yes. Don't know if cold resistance was what actually did it for us there, but we made it work. I'm taking every iota of advantage I can get here. This like marginally better flask. I'll take it. The underground, the Devourer is in here too, right? I feel like that bolt speed. This feels quicker. Is it the bolt speed? Bolt speed must impact how quickly I shoot. Did he just scream the word moron? Alright, mercenary. I got you. I feel that energy. I understand what you're talking about, Lee. Okay. Do we dare? Let's do it.
Dirty job, this. Should have asked for more.
Should have asked for more. Oh yeah, the wall guys. I forgot about them. It's hard to determine, it's hard for me to pick what ammo I should be using. My, the base one hits a little harder generally, I think, when I'm not fighting a group. But it's unclear. It's hard to say. Yeah, but see, like for clusters like this, is it better to... Or gold? Oh, guys. This is brutal. Is this the boss room? Is that it right there? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes. Yeah, that I imagine. Okay, we're gonna level up before we, maybe that's actually the boss room, before we fight the boss. We're gonna take every advantage we can get.
I'll break you.
It's definitely better for multi-target still. Take evasion. We like evasion more, right? Alright, no fear. We're going for it. I'm gonna try to make reasonably liberal use of grenades. We'll see.
Bigger than I expected. Not yet.
Grenades hit pretty hard. Hey, look at us go. No fear. I'll do it. Ugh. Hey, Night. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? We are solo self-founding a mercenary, and I've never played mercenary before. I'm gonna die at any point here. Oh, sorry, on YouTube. I'm so bad at YouTube comments. They're so hard to notice. It's solo self-found hardcore. Blute, if you're still hanging out. Yeah. Nice. I'm glad you found it helpful, Knight. I'm gonna try to get another one done early next week probably, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do resistances and ailments. So stay tuned for that one. We need, whatever they're called, identification-y things. Pretty sure that's the right name for them. The identification-y thingies. Scrolls of wisdom. What are you playing, Knight?
I'll break ya.
Nice. Poison Ranger, cool, very cool. I kind of want to roll Ranger too. I want to play everything. Somebody else, who else was Ranger? Somebody else we were just talking is Ranger. Hey Gadon, welcome to the stream. How are you? See, okay. I feel like some of these shots are just going right through stuff. Feel like I shot him. Feel like I shot him. What does this actually read? How do frag rounds actually work? Knocks back enemies. Combine their damage into a single hit. Bolts pierce 2 targets. So I feel like that should be hitting. Nice, nice. Welcome. I'm glad you found it helpful. Which is fun. Ice Witch? Is that what you're saying, Knight? That could be cool. Presumably you don't use quivers with crossbows, right? Do mercenaries ever run bows? Or are they too slow? Gotcha. The witch is fun. I've been rocking a BloodMage. So bows are okay. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for a bow. It's definitely not like the optimal way to play at night, but it's fun. Like I've been enjoying it a lot. Oh, I see. Lightning arrow build. Yeah, I don't know these skill trees well enough to know how stuff actually works. I love how the crossbow shot sounds like a gunshot. It's like tung tung.
No room.
We're gonna be very protective of every piece of armor we've got. What are you playing, Gadon? What's your what class? What are you rolling?
Hello. Please, take your time. It's beautiful.
Oh, nice. We got a skill gem. So boots first, probably. Max life, max mana, fire resistance, stun threshold. Hell yeah. And we need money. Here's a question. Blood Witch, nice. Nice. I've actually got a Blood Witch. It's definitely not like the best build, but I was doing like a physical damage bone Blood Witch build. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. There's a video up for it on the channel if you want to go check it out.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna run a quick experiment. So these are worth 4 unidentified. If we buy a scroll of wisdom, are they gonna be worth 29? Oops. 39. So it's worth it for us to buy scrolls of wisdom to identify items to sell them. Generally. 10 to, no, that one wasn't. Okay, it's sometimes worth it. 7 to... Oh, it's only worth 7. Yeah, okay, those 2 are not worth it. Bad advice. Don't listen to me. Not worth it to buy scrolls of wisdom to identify blue items.
Another for my collection. Thank you.
Start with a max roll build and go from there. Right now I'm a little stuck, not enough damage for the boss in Molten. Which one's the boss in Molten Vault? Remind me. Oh, that's the one with the lady where she's like talking about bones and stuff. Yeah, I think I remember that boss. Or no, that's the wrong one. Molten Vault's the one where the like literally the molten lava's coming at you. Is it that one? Yeah. Yep. I recall. Oh, interesting. This is nice. What should we skill gem, team? Okay, I think I want to try permafrost here. So we're gonna make... We're gonna make this put us into permafrost, and F is gonna put us back into normal mode.
Not a good idea.
Ah, final. Now this won't.
Ooh, okay. What's a good first support gem? Yeah, I'm trying to remember at what level I did it. Again, I think I did it right away, but I died a couple times. I was pretty over leveled though. conservation. Ah, cool. That on something like permafrost, probably. I'm gonna bring this with me. I want to mess with it first.
I like to hold on. It's beautiful. I accept.
And I'll see.
If you can.
I'll see what it feels like I need. I think we're done in the mud barrow. Attack speed, yeah, that's it. Okay, let's see how this freezy thing works here. Oh, we're so far. Oh, do they do the thing? Can I teleport between checkpoints? Cool. That's nice. There's basically a machine gun ability, ammo conserve on that one. It helps a lot. Oh, okay. It's like a rapid fire or something.
That feeling.
Did we get everything here? And clear fell. Oh no, we missed the mysterious campsite. Is there anything there we need? Probably down here. I don't mind playing a little slow on hardcore. We can figure out our abilities before we go to the next level area. I like this. I like this skill. This seems like it will pair nicely with grenade. Eventually. Hell yeah. Don't really need this, but I guess why not? And then we can pick it on a button just in case. We'll make it this guy. It's got a lot too. Ah. I got you. Do they do like less damage? It's way less damage, right? It's this, the attack damage multiplier, this 20% is based on, like it applies to my weapon. It's 20% of the weapon damage for each armor piercing round shot. Crossbow shots like plus 10% more. I think I'm understanding that. Yeah. Okay, I think that was the encampment thing. Yeah. We're good there. Oh yeah, I know all about. Armor break is almost mandatory eventually for physical.
Right in the eye!
It looks cool. I feel like, yeah, but it's like, it feels like less damage at range. It is a little hard for me. I feel like I've got too many skills too quickly. It's hard for me to keep track of what is what. Ooh, the witch. She's kind of tough. But she might have good gear. We're gonna try it. I feel like she does freeze stuff. Am I remembering that right?
I think I heard a fable about this kind of thing.
Periodic fire explosion. Fire and free stuff. Oof.
Need a sec.
Ow.
All in a day's
Okay, we aggroed a lot of mobs at the end there. We're making it work. Making it work. That was a little stressful. A little more than I wanted. I think we need better freeze buildup for permafrost bolt to actually be viable. Like some mechanism. Some mechanism of it. Because, like, I feel like if it takes me 2 shots to freeze them, it's not really doing me much good. You know? I remember she dropped a really good wand for me on my, whatchamacallit? My witch. Perma double shot? Oh, I'm sorry, Gadden, I missed your question. Is there something in PoE 2 like a damage log? Would be nice to see what I... No, there's not. Not that I've found anyway. I've thought the same thing. When I die. Even if like I had to go look in like a file for it, you know? Like I wouldn't mind. Like I'd be willing to do that. But yeah, I don't think there's one even just like written that's not in game, unfortunately. I wonder if like I got a combo a little bit more effective. So what if we do like freezing and then something else? Yeah, I like this one for the packs. Okay, we clear for a second here. Let's upgrade. Let's see if that makes these feel better. Yeah, that's nice. I think I probably want to get to a point where I'm not just using basic shot anymore at all. I assume. You high-level merc players, do you guys keep using basic shot or do you outgrow it eventually? I'd assume it's one of those that's eventually outgrown.
Close and personal.
Don't think we can go in the Grim Tangle yet. Yeah, okay. I assumed as much. Thank you for all the merc guidance, Zero Day. I appreciate it. Wonder if I should have upgraded freeze shot there. Try freeze and frag rounds. I really enjoyed the feeling of that combo. Yeah, that's basically, that's what Lee was saying, I think. Yeah, yeah. I know, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I want to do the freeze thing.
My skills one job at a time.
Freeze into frag. I think my freeze rounds are just like, I need to get this skill upgraded to level 2. I think once we're there, that'll help a little bit. I'm just not freezing anything right now. It is fun though, like you shoot one, flip to the other, shoot the other, back and forth, back and forth. Like I see the appeal. But then you gotta reload both. But kind of managing both ammos is cool. I'm into it. What's it dealing extra lightning? Is it this thing? Adds 1 to lightning damage. My humming intense crossbow. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good once you're kind of figuring out the shots and are able to chain stuff together. I am into it. Ooh, I'm nervous for this boss. This makes me nervous, guys. I don't think I can run out of this one once I initiate it either. I think we're committed once we run in here. Should we do it? Let's do it. I have no chaos resist. That's a long wind up, I don't remember. Boop, 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 boop. These we want to just trigger them all. Hey, hey.
You need more than an overgrown weed to take me down.
We can identify some stuff. These seem better, right? Maybe not. I like 24 to max life right now. These do have evasion rating though. Okay, let's do... I don't know. Are there any other classes we... Bow stuff? Probably not much. Yeah, it's probably mainly this, right? Like you probably multi-class into bow stuff here. Yeah, the voice lines. Lee was saying earlier that he was really digging the mercenaries' voice work. Okay, so level 2, we have permafrost at level 2, exploding grenade at level 2, so everything other than armor piercing. Let's go check the stores quick. Actually, should we upgrade this? Where's...
Sorry, Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming. I will treasure it.
Those we probably want to disenchant. These might be something. Nope, not worth the scroll. We wasted on it. Two mana per enemy killed. That's nice. That was a good roll. Should have done that a minute ago. Okay. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure what I was gonna... Right. Old Infusion seems like an obvious one for permafrost bolts. Scrolling through what you were telling me earlier, Zero. Was that one? It was like an extra shot. Ooh, double barrel's interesting. Were you talking about this one as well? Maybe you remember again. What's the ability, or what's the skill gem that makes it so they potentially don't consume ammo conservation? Was it? That does seem good. I like the consistency of cold. I like stuff that's consistent. So I like Cold Infusion. For explosive, any good supports for explosive grenade? Ooh, Second Wind is interesting. They'll reload slower, but I'll be able to like unload more. That sounds good for bosses. I'm gonna try that. Okay. Those I'm not sold on either way. Quiver I want to hang on to. Got a bone wand.
Sorry. I like to.
Alright, let's see. We need like a belt. Let's just is there a belt we can buy? Not yet. Maybe we're too low level for that. Some decent gloves. 7 to dexterity. 24 increased armor and energy. A+ rarity to items found. I think evasion is our friend. They're all 16 evasion. Oh, this one's more. This is pretty good, actually. We're gonna use all our money on it, but 30 armor and 19 evasion. But actually, we got a blue. Why don't we have blue? We should buy gloves, probably. Good money. Okay. Those have 10 evasion rating. And 10, that's fine.
You'll survive well in that. Take a look.
Okay, better than nothing. And 9% cold resist. Why not? Why not?
Bring it back.
Don't remember exactly what we're trying to find here.
This!
Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. I think that's what we're looking for. The red veil. Don't know why I'm leaving items. I've been playing my level whatever 80 too much and just like I don't need blues. We'll just leave them. We very much need blues right now. Oops. Too real. Yeah. I had someone say that the gambling at the vendor is a more frequent gear source than drops. I kinda like it. Yeah, like it's kind of nice. I don't know. I feel like while leveling, it's another place I can go and be like, you know, I'm kind of stuck. What can I do? It's like, oh, I can go look at the vendor. I haven't done that in a while. I don't know. I like the combination, I guess. Because I feel like in most games you're just ignoring vendors entirely. I like that here you get a little bit of both.
Eat this!
Ouch. Ooh, okay. Lots of poison flowers. Guys, leave me alone. When the grenades land, boy does it feel good. I'm getting better at tossing them in. Can I just like lob these puppies in there? Yeah. Ooh, having bad rolls. Again, I know that feel. I think it can be kind of build dependent too. Like if you have a specific build you are trying to make, I think it's a lot harder to use gear from vendors. But I think if like you're willing to switch up your build based on stuff that is dropped, then I think you find yourself using drops more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I said that wrong. If you're looking for a build and you're trying to do something in particular, I think vendor gear ends up being the way you do it while leveling more often than not. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you're like kind of dynamic and just working with whatever's dropping, then I think you have a tendency to use dropped gear because you'll get like yellows that are a little more build specific. But maybe not exactly what you're looking for. Are you cursed? Are you cursed in every game, or do you think you're just having a rough PoE experience? Yeah, I think if you have something specific in mind, it can be, and you're not getting the drops you need for it, it can be pretty punishing. It can feel bad. Dang. Look at all the drops. Okay, again, every gold piece counts right now, so we're gonna go sell. Hey, Zero, no sweat. Thank you. I'll probably die, but I appreciate I appreciate the help so far. I'm probably actually gonna call it pretty soon. Go eat dinner and stuff. No sweat. Oh.
Finn makes fun of my collection. Oh, I like this one.
I don't think that's a good enough bow to justify switching.
Thank you.
Oops. 10% increased rarity.
It's beautiful. I accept.
Oh, and we got a transmute orb. That will be handy to use at some point.
Stay safe.
400 gold. Is there anything else here that looked handy? We're probably fine. How many skill don't drop to you usually in Act 1? I feel like I've had a couple drop because I've got quite a few skills at level 2. 3 skills at level 2. So I don't know, I probably had like a couple just drop off monsters if I had to guess. Yeah, I know, Overless. I don't know. I don't really want to put my cam on the left side, though. I'm just a right cam guy. It'd be cool if I could, like, set it up wherein, like, I had a button to really easily, like, toggle it. I would always forget, but it would be cool.
Yes? I've collected these over time. Another for my collection. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I could also just do this. Like, I could have a button that does that. There's a nice fade on it. Got it all wired up to do its thing. But I just would need to set up like a hotkey to do it. And I feel like I would always forget. It'd be cool maybe if I could do like some OCR stuff or something to like figure out, like look at the screen every so often, and if like I can detect if this is this, like if the inventory thing is right here, hide the camera. I don't feel like that's really the problem. I could just assign it to like, you know, F17 on my keyboard. I've got like this very customizable keyboard with tons and tons of like keys that I can assign to anything. But, oh, did I just kill, did I mess my camera up? Man, I'm having camera problems today. You guys have cursed me. Hold on, I might need to reboot the camera. Oh, okay, we're back. Yeah, again, I had that same thought as I could assign it to the button that I use for it. I don't know. It just seems, that seems like a lot of steps. And I feel like I'm worried it would get out of sync. And yeah, I don't want to keep them static because I like you know. That, yeah, we could go like, oops. We could go like here. Just feels so weird. Doesn't that feel very weird? Feels weird to me. But no, my ideal would be like when, like get some kind of cool OCR set up. So when I hit like when this is on the screen, like we could detect when the inventory window is open. And when that happens, then dynamically hide the camera. I think that would be really cool. Like at least here you guys can see mostly like when I'm looking at equipped stuff, but yeah, it does suck you can't see inventory. So I know I'm ideating on it. Maybe I'll come up with something. Okay. This is Boss City. Here we go. Actually, maybe we try to do the freeze and then... Grenade. I'm a little nervous, boys. This is a lot. Oh, I thought that summoned a guy. Maybe it's just the last one that summons the boss. It's cool that the grenades don't aggro them. I feel like I could maybe leverage that a little more effectively. That is satisfying, switching to the frag rounds after stuff's frozen. It's a nice little 1-2 punch. Oh, come on. I clicked that. Get out of here. Oh, we got passive points we're not using. What are we doing?
Eat this!
Wonder if I should put grenade on F. That may feel a little more natural. I'm using my like 3rd and 4th mouse buttons to switch ammo types. There's definitely a little bit more like cognitive load to the mercenary because you have to kind of think about like what mode am I in? Or what ammo do I have equipped? Okay, we're fine. Just keep moving. Don't pull extra. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many extra mobs that I didn't mean to pull. Let's go pull more. Super wise. This is the correct way to play hardcore, right? Now we can probably just pick these guys up. Okay, I think we can just pick these up. I'm ready for basic shot to feel like garbage, but I don't think we're quite there yet.
That's creepy.
Wonder if there's any support gems for grenades that make them explode a little quicker. I think that would be handy. Not like wild, I don't need it to be like broken. Just like a little quicker.
Nice shot!
Yeah, or just like, so the fuse, shorter fuse. You know what I'm saying, Zane? Like I right click and they explode faster. Like, I understand that it would be broken if they just, like, immediately exploded. That's not how the skill's supposed to work, but... Gotcha. Yeah, maybe I'll have to look. Is there stuff on this? I'm sure there is. Stuff on the skill tree for reduced duration. Yeah, I'd be curious. Okay, let's clear out the area around the obelisk this time, instead of being stupid and pulling a bunch of mobs while we're in the midst of fighting it. Gotcha, gotcha. I do love longballing stuff with grenades, though. It's like tossing it in. I find that very satisfying. Is this the boss? Boss guy. Okay, this is. I'm pretty sure this is where I died on my first run, my first death. We'll see how this goes.
Fire in the hole! No mana!
I was hoping, is he fire resistant? I was kind of hoping those would do more damage to him. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't have great ad clear right now. We're gonna like get the ads down and he's gonna summon another set. Okay, we're out of grenades. Oof, oof, that was close. That was close. Closer than I would have liked. Okay.
Never give up a fight. I expected no less.
Nice. Hell yeah. Oh. Yeah, that seems good. I need to get better at switching to frag rounds. I think my issue right now is I'm just like not freezing them quickly enough. I need more like freeze buildup. You know.
Hello. Finn makes fun of my... I will treasure it.
These boots have movement speed on them. I always like movement speed, so I think we're gonna try it. Hey, level 3 skill gem. Oh, cool. High velocity round. Doom. Fully broken. So what, that's probably good paired with armor piercing rounds? You do like armor piercing into high velocity. I don't want to try that. Hey, we got a necklace. I'll take life regen, sure. Oh, cool. Okay, we've been blasting for like 4 hours now, so I think I'm gonna call it there. We've got a hardcore character. I've not died. Thank you, everyone, for all of the help. Thank you guys for tuning in. If it was your first time, thanks for following. If you followed, if you're catching us after the fact, I appreciate it. I'll be back on again later this week, and again, I'm going to try to get a video on resistances and stuff up soon as well, early next week. So keep an eye out for that one. Yeah, but thank you guys for hanging out. Have a good weekend, good rest of the weekend anyway, and I'll catch you later. Take it easy.